I often hear people say, I can't draw. Now, I believe everybody can, because to me, drawing is making marks on a piece of paper. The biggest part of drawing, though, is observation, and I do find people don't always observe as much as they think they do. So looking at the object and then drawing, a lot of people will look and then do a lot of drawing without looking back at an object. Here at the SAA, we understand how difficult and frustrating it is to even start drawing or to begin to learn the process. So with that in mind, we've started the 2017 challenge with Practice Makes Progress. And this is a series of challenges throughout the year that will help you learn and try new skills. So in the January Paint magazine, you'll see blind contour drawing. Now, a lot of you probably haven't heard about this or know what it is. It is quite a difficult thing to do, but it's a lot of fun, and actually it lowers your inhibitions about what you expect from a drawing, which is a really good start to learn the process. So first things first, what I'll do is I'll show you what I mean by blind contour drawing. So just find any object you've got lying around, a cup, a mug. I've got a pair of scissors. And what you need to do is you need to draw that subject without looking at what you're drawing, which is actually quite hard. I have chosen to use a pen because a lot of people tend to find a pencil, they can rub it out. With a pen, you're there, you're in. What goes on the page goes on the page. And you have to learn to live sometimes with what's on the page. And blind contour drawing, you keep a continuous line on the page. So here we go. Middle, the handle. I think the other handle's around about here. So I'm just looking at the scissors. I'm not looking anywhere else. And you'll often find that you do draw about the same size. Not bad. I quite like some of these shapes that I made. So practice makes progress. So what am I going to do? I'm going to do it again and again and again and again. I'll have another go at the same shape. So it's round there. And what I'm doing is I'm looking at shapes. I'm not looking at the scissors as a whole. I'm looking at the shapes they make, which is also another important part of drawing. There we go. Again, it looks very much like a pair of scissors, but I quite like that loose style. So there's a couple. To be honest, it's very difficult to draw and not look at your page when you're drawing like this. So what I often do is I use a piece of card or a plate that I put on my pen to stop me actually really cheating. It's human nature, you just look back at your page, you can't help it. So I'll put a hole in there. And what I'm going to do is put some blue tack just to stop it sliding down my pen. There we go. So now I can't actually see what I'm going to be drawing. So I don't have that natural instinct to look at the page. So let's have another go. So again, I do it with the scissors, and now I really can't see at all. So it's going to be the same method, but I have no, even if I look back, all I'm going to see is the plate. Again, they're looking very much the same because your eye and hand coordination are working cohesively, and that's what you need to do for drawing. You need to learn your hand-eye coordination. So look at your subject, look really intensely, make a mark, look back at it, and that's all part of drawing. So let me have a change of subject just to see if I can, because what I will have done is my mind will have memorised the shape of the scissors. That's why it's coming out very much similar each time. So let's try a totally different object and see how that works. Let me change the piece of paper. Okay, so bottle. From this angle, it's quite difficult. But that's a challenge. Not that great, but it's a challenge. You practice. So let's do it again. The hard bit is the knowing that you've got the same shape on each side. Again, I think I'm slightly off to the right, but as I know that, I'll try again. But you will see they're all coming out about the same size. This is fairly normal with blind contour drawing, because you're just literally tracing in your mind around the object. Okay, not great. Some of these shapes work quite nicely, but have a go. Have fun, and practice makes progress.